Hey, is this Gordon?
It is.
Hey, Gordon, this is Johnny. Look, man, I was in the area and I was seeing about that property on Bushnell. Were you interested in an offer on that?
No.
All right. I just wanted to give you a call. We're buying properties in the area. Do you know any other properties around there that would go?
I do not.
All right, Gordon. I appreciate your time.
Sure.
All right. That was awful.
Hello?
Hello, is this Samuel?
Yeah.
Hey, Samuel, this is Johnny. Look, man, I don't want to waste your time. I was calling about that property on Steinbach, and I was seeing if you consider an offer on that.
You're wasting your time and mine.
Huh.
Thanks.
All right, Samuel, you have a good one. Well, that call was smoother, but he wasn't trying to go at all. Hello, is this Natalie Diaz?
Yeah, tonight.
I'm sorry, I must have the wrong number.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Christopher, my friend, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
Good,
What's going on
good.
with you?
Nothing much, man. Living the dream, you know.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Hey, are you free next Friday?
I mean, I should be. Well, actually, I'm covering for a guy until 5 p.m.
Okay. I'm not sure what time it is, but it might be after 5. Are you near Chattanooga?
No, I live in New York, actually.
So you're far. Okay, okay. I was about to say, me and my partner are having a meetup in Chattanooga, and I wanted to see if you could be there, but I forgot you're in New York. You told me that.
I would have loved to have. I really have. Just so you know, just a little quick story. I don't know if I told you, but my dad and I are part of a pretty big garbage company.
Okay.
And there's like talk of it potentially selling, which may equate to a pretty large buyout for us.
Yeah.
Right? And we are so overwhelmed with this buyout right now,
Yeah.
and not knowing our future, that we're just kind of like almost on hold with real estate in a way.
Okay. Okay.
But we're going to come across some pretty big money if it does happen.
Yeah. Some good money.
So we may be really interested in hitting it hard after.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's funny that you say that because I was gonna tell you about this Chattanooga house as well, because things have changed since the last time we spoke. So I was gonna bring it to you.
About that same property?
Yeah, the one on Maldith Road.
Yeah, we are interested, but I seen it posted up on social media.
Yeah. So what happened, right? So my partner Ashley, she started a new business with another guy to help people in VAs, like people in the military. So the owner of this actually was retired and purchased this house late in 2021. And she reached out to me and was like, hey, I know you have a good buyer in Chattanooga. Do you mind giving him a call? So I was like, yeah, no worries. So I gave you a call. And I was thinking that this was just going to be yours. Well, her partner was like, hey, this is our first deal together. Instead of having somebody bring us a buyer, I want to try to find a buyer. Well, they tried to find a buyer, and that's when I was like, okay, I got to tell you that, hey, stand down, because they wanted to do it on their own. Even though I gave them your contact information, but I guess they never reached out to you. So I guess they blasted it out and did everything, and they couldn't find a buyer. And she just gave me a call back like, hey, I've been telling this dude for weeks to just, let your guy take a look at it. But he didn't want to do that. Now it's kind of like it's closing early in August. I want to say August 4th. So I was like, let me give him a call and see what he's willing to do. Also, too, they put on their flyer, they're asking like $64,000 for it. I'm guessing
for a down payment, right?
Yeah, for the entry fee. So that takes care of everything. That takes care of the payment to the seller, the payment to the agent, and the wholesale fee, and they even factored in the closing costs that would be associated with it. So that would be the entire entry fee. Now, nobody has jumped to that number yet, so I'm assuming that that's a little overpriced.
That's what my dad and I were saying. We didn't think that was. We thought that was a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, me personally, deals like this, I like to stay between 10 and 20% entry, and I want to be closer to 10 for everything. So I feel like that was almost double the entry. Like just say it was a like it sold in 2021 for 280. So let's just say for even numbers, its ARV is 300 grand. Well, 30K, that's kind of the number you want to be around for a sub 2. You know?
Yes, it is. That's what we were hoping to hear, that we could get it around.
Yeah, because that's the number that makes sense. So
yeah.
I mean, if you have a number in mind, then I would love to, call her up and be like, hey, this is where he's at, and this is what would make sense for him.
Well, let me. Do you have the link to that property?
Yes, I do. I have the flyer that they sent, and I can also send you over the Zillow link to see kind of the full pictures.
So, I mean, my dad and I would want to rent it out.
Yeah.
And we feel that in that area, we've got a little experience with it now. It's about, how many rooms is that?
It is 4. It's a 4-2.
So, I mean, safely, you'd probably get 1,900 rent,
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
With that being said, the payment would need to be less than that.
Yeah, I think the PITI
what is it?
is 1601.
So, and then if you were to lower the down payment, the PITI would go up.
No, so since it's sub 2, the PITI is in place. So the down payment doesn't go to this mortgage at all. It just goes to the seller, the real estate agent, and the wholesale fee.
I mean, you don't ever think that anybody would be interested in doing something like 40,000 in?
Are you talking about them?
Yeah.
I think at this point they're kind of desperate. So if you throw out a number to me, I'll give them a call as soon as we get off the phone, and I can negotiate strictly with them. I think 40K would make sense because, granted, nobody has even come close to jumping at that 64 number, and I even thought that was overpriced.
And what is the asking? What is the sales price again? I'm just curious.
So there's not a total sales price because they're buying it sub 2. So the seller, the VA guy, he actually doesn't want a cash transaction. He wants a sub 2 transaction. So I think now if I asked, I think if I could recall, they started at like 320 with the agent, and then they've worked all the way down to like 270. And it still hasn't bought. So they're trying to buy it sub 2 to help out this VA guy.
And how much longer is left on the loan? Well, if it was purchased, you said in 2000.
Yeah. The total amount is 270, 796.59. So that's how much is left on the loan. So probably 28, 27 years.
Yeah. If you could send me the link to it, just shoot me a text. I'll talk it over with my father. Honestly, we're kind of a little shaken too because we're having issues with our 2 finding tenants for it.
Really?
We don't know if it's the property management company or what. I mean, I don't think it is. because we see our properties listed all over every site for rental.
Yeah.
And that's a little problem we're mentally having about getting something else too, is we want to find a renter.
Yeah, absolutely.
But deals like that don't come by around too much.
Absolutely. And then this also has a 2.7% interest rate. So getting your hands on that interest rate nowadays is that's a home run.
It's unheard of, yeah. Well, if you could send me that link.
Yep,
I have already.
Yep, I sent you the Zillow and I sent you their flyer.
All right, let me talk it over with my dad, and I'll get back to you.
All right, sounds good. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it too. Thanks a lot.
Hey, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya. Bye, Johnny.
Hello.
Hello, is this Pamela?
Yes.
Hey, Pamela, this is Johnny. Quick question for you. Do you know Giles Cole?
I don't think I do. Why?
Okay, I was just reaching
Now,
out.
who's this I'm talking to?
My name is Johnny Stewart. I was reaching out because he has a property on McCullough Road that's in foreclosure right now. But he unfortunately passed away earlier this year. So I was trying to get in touch with Pamela Cole because they're saying that that's the interested party in this property.
Now, what property is it? Where?
It's on McCullough Road in Millington, Tennessee.
No, I'm not interested in any property in Millington.
No, yeah.
There's 2 million. I think there are 2 Pamela Coles.
Ah, okay. So I'm trying to look for the other one.
I'm Pipton County, yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, I appreciate all your help, miss.
You're welcome.
All right, you have a good one.
Hopefully you can get them going, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Too
it.
much going on these days, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know it.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Kenneth Gibson.
You got the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You have a good one.
That's all right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, I'm looking for Kenneth Gibson. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Have a good one.